Out. We're back with the sit down video with this format of content if you're new here. This is how I'm going to roll for the next couple of weeks. Other way, there is a foolproof, a absolutely retard proof way of working out. And not necessarily to work out even, but a retard proof way where you can consistently work out 6 days a week or more. So, if you want to get consistent in working out, I mean, there's quite a lot of things that go into it. You got the people that are around you. You got gym location, if that's what you want to do. You got how easy is it to work out, like physically how easy, like can you just go downstairs and hop on an exercise bike? Can you just drop down and do push-ups? Well, that you can. I guess you don't really have excuses in that sense. But it's like, can you do that shit? Let's say you want to do running. Can you go outside and just run? If you live in a flat. Like literally, if you live in a flat, you going out on a run in the middle of the bloody city, it's just gonna be more difficult. And so there are all these obstacles that kind of come in the way of you working out. Now, that out of the way, how the fuck do you actually go about it? Because if you're watching this bloody video about me ranting, me doing a sit down rant about how to actually like consistently working out, then that's probably what you wanna do. And so here's the thing. The way I've done it in the past is where you start extremely small. Now, look, starting extremely small is absolutely, it's 100% the way to go, without a shadow of a doubt. That's the way you wanna do it. But there is something to note about that. And the thing you need to understand is that doing push-ups can eventually lead to you going to the gym, yes. But if you want to consistently go to the gym and actually have good workouts quicker, what you need to do, and I know this is fucking groundbreaking, but what you need to do is actually go to the gym. The way you wanna do that, because now you might think, well, yeah, okay, so I gotta go in the gym, I gotta work out really hard. No. You're not gonna go in the gym and work out really hard, although if you go to the gym, then sure, do it. But mentally, that's not why you go to the gym. The reason why you go to the gym is to bind it to your identity, to who you are as a person. Because you wanna be that motherfucker that is in the gym every single damn day. And in order for you to fulfill that, in order for you to get to that point, to get the feeling of being a winner, of being someone who works out, the only thing you need to worry about is actually getting your ass into the gym. The only thing you bloody have to do is show up. You don't have to do anything else for that. That's if you wanna work out consistently and you actually wanna have good workouts. The easiest, the most straightforward, in a sense, the least disciplined way to do it is to just go to the gym. And not to just go, but to just show up. Literally, walk through the front door at your local gym. And that's that. You can tick the box. You can check off your habit tracker, show up at the gym. And that's exactly how I've written it. I used to have these ideas, like grand ideas, like okay, you gotta do push-pull legs. Like look, push-pull legs isn't that hard. Doing cardio, like I did cardio on the treadmill yesterday, I did a push day today, like I effectively came home from the gym, ate, and now I'm making content. Gotta go mow the lawn after this and do a bunch of other shit. Other dress. Like, doing the workouts in the gym ain't that hard. The hard thing about the gym is everything but the gym itself. It's showing up at the gym. Like, look, sometimes you might feel real shit. And in that moment, you probably still end up working out. But if you really don't fucking want to, then there is no pressure. because what you did was show up at the gym. Now, of course, if you got fever, then probably don't. But like, unless you're sick in that specific way, if it's just that, you know, your nose fucking runny or whatever, it's not that bad. Like, you can still show up, lift some weights. If you don't want to lift weights, hop on a treadmill. Like, cause you can make it so bloody easy. Okay? And this is like one great thing. Now, I don't have this at my local gym right now. But with the principle of show up at the gym, one great thing you can do is just go in the sauna if you got one. If the gym has a sauna, because now, I'm this social, it's fucking nice as a motherfucker. Now, granted, I might be biased because I'm Finnish, but it's still really damn nice to hit the sauna. And so, if your worst case workout, if your worst like case is that you at least maintain your cardio, you detox your body, you build your heat resistance, you build your ability to kind of cool your body down by going to the sauna. You boost your immune system, everything. Like, if the worst case scenario for you is that you show up at the gym and do the most healthy single thing you can possibly do in this bloody world, well, it ain't that bad, is it? Also, going to the gym is really fucking crucial. Now, but about the identity thing. Going to the gym on its own, great. But really, what that's gonna do for you, and why you wanna specifically just show up, it's because it's gonna bind to your identity. You're gonna be the motherfucker that shows up in the gym every single day. Okay? Why do you think I got all these books on my shelf? Okay, what we got? We got Zlatan, we got the current president of Finland, got an ex-president, got Arnold's book, Rich Dad Poor Dad. This motherfucker was a general in the military. Big G, Art of War, a book about money. That's probably a bit shit, but I digress. Fucking Finnish rapper, more special forces shit. Got a bunch of journals. But it's like, the reason for all of this shit, on one hand, yes, it's the books themselves, but then it's also who you are as a human being. You going to the gym, it's like, you're just gonna associate yourself with working out more. Because you don't go to the gym and slack. Because now also, not only do you have the pressure of you actually yourself wanting to get better, but then there are also all the other people that you, okay, this motherfucker is in the gym again. And that's just gonna put you in this state of working out. And so I wanna touch on this. The problem with just doing push-ups is the fact that, well, it's too easy to quit, first of all. Like, if you haven't worked out ever, then yeah, maybe do that. But really, what you wanna push for is to be in the gym or at a place where you can work out every single day, and preferably keep that thing. Like right now, if I was training for a marathon, like I know a lot of my homies are gonna run in like, actually like fucking 2 days or some shit. If I had been doing that, what I would do is I would go to the gym. Like, of course, maybe because you're training for a marathon, you wanna run outside, but in general, probably for the most of it, for training, I would have literally just done it at the gym, on a treadmill. Why? Well, number one, it's really easy to keep the pace, to keep the angle, to like really focus on getting better, to train based on your heart rate if that's what you wanna do. But then also, is the thing that, because you go to the gym every day, going to the gym becomes easy. Going to the gym becomes part of your life. It becomes a part of your lifestyle. The issue with doing push-ups in your room is that, yes, doing push-ups is a part of your lifestyle. That's dope. Like, you'll watch a video by Andrew Tate, motherfuckers be doing push-ups everywhere. Like, I remember in essentially high school, we got this thing of, like, I was actually taught Well, actually, my friend brought it up not too long ago. But there was this idea of building character. Like, there was this fucking season in our life that was like, fucking hit the gym. Like, talk to host, whatever the fuck. But then also, do shit that's uncomfortable. Go out of your way to do shit that's hard. Go out of your way to do shit that is uncomfortable. And so it'd be raining. Like, obviously I live in Finland, we live on a coast. And so it'd be raining, it'd be fucking cold, the weather would be fucking shit. Like, I remember this one time we were driving to the spot where we're, like, in the ocean, right? Where we were supposed to swim. And it's raining so bloody much that you don't even see out of the car. Like you're struggling to drive because it's just too much rain. But we did that shit. And so, yeah, I mean, it was just a great fucking experience. But what I'm getting at is that you need to work out every single day. And if you just do push-ups, it doesn't build the connection enough to where you identify as someone who works out. Like, you need to take that shit and you need to kind of accelerate it. There's, as far as I'm concerned, me showing up at the gym with not even necessarily intention to train, I train harder than with an intention to train outside of the gym. Literally. Like, so, even if I could, like, this is the crazy shit. Even if I could literally, right now, walk out the door, go for a run quite easily, I'd be more consistent in training running if I would just make a habit of going to the gym every day instead of making a habit of running every day. Like, me going to the gym without necessarily intending to run would lead to me running more than me actually trying to run directly. And so that's something to keep in mind. Because in a lot of ways, you want kind of your morning routine, your day to be roughly the same. Like, of course, it doesn't mean you can't travel, it doesn't mean you can't go on adventures. But you want to build a lifestyle, the character of someone who works out every single day and specifically works out every single day at the gym. Because that way, there's never an excuse not to get a good workout in. I don't go to the gym and do 2 push-ups and leave, although I could. It's like you're going through all of the effort of showing up, and then what that does is that then the momentum carries you through all of the workout that you gotta do. And then you can leave the gym, and then you do the same thing tomorrow. The issue is, like, in the past, and to really highlight this, in the past, I've done stuff where it's cardio, gym, cardio, gym, cardio, gym. And I did it for like 1 month. It's not even that long ago, it was like at the beginning of the summer. So I do cardio on Monday, and then I do gym on Tuesday. The issue with that eventually becomes the fact that you're switching up the routine, you're switching up the location. On one day, bam, you go downstairs, hit the exercise bike. But then on another day, you gotta go all the way to the gym. Because you on Monday just have to sit on an exercise bike and do your shit. Then when Tuesday rolls around, it's gonna be like, fuck, I gotta go to the gym today. Okay? So you kind of want to get rid of that variance just to create a baseline. Because if you just go to the gym every day, it's gonna be easier to maintain that. Okay? Like, even if I didn't do cardio, if I just went to the gym, I'm more consistent in working out when I go to the gym 6 times per week as opposed to going 3 times per week. As you might ask, how the fuck is that a thing? What do you mean you're more consistent with 6 times per week than 3? And all it is that because you don't have rest days, or more specifically, because you don't have gym days, you don't go to the gym, it just makes it like so obvious to your brain that it's like that's just what you do. It's not like there's ain't nothing to it. You just go to the gym. That's what you do. Whereas if you go to the gym every other day, now it's like, yeah, well, you kind of go to the gym, and maybe not today, maybe I can just move this around, yeah, because we do it 3 days anyway, and now you just stop them with floodgates. So the only exception that I see to this is, I mean, you can't take like one rest day from the gym per week, and for me that's Sunday. So I do a split of 3 gym, 3, well, I'm at the gym anyways, but it's 3 days lifting and 3 days cardio. But I show up at the gym every damn day. That way I'm way more consistent with working out. I'm literally more consistent in both cardio and lifting if I just show up at the gym 6 times per week instead of 3 or something else. But in terms of the Sunday, I feel like 6 days per week is enough. You do a 50-50 split of cardio and gym, obviously depending on your goals, but the point of the Sunday, though, is roughly maintenance. Okay, you get the rest day from the gym, so you kind of let your body recover from all of the working out, but then also, I mean, that's when you go get your haircut. That's when you perhaps hit the sauna. Like you can have one day per week when you just be in the sauna. Maybe you go for a swim, maybe hit up a cottage, whatever. But kind of just rest and recover so that then next week you can go hard again. And that's the kind of way I view it. All those other days, you focus on working out. But then when Sunday rolls around, just make sure your hair is in check. And you gotta do just maintaining tasks. And that's how I roll. And that's how I've been able to stay way more consistent with working out while also just having better workouts at the same time. So I'm more consistent and I'm working out better because all I focus on is just showing up. So that's all you gotta do. Just show up at the gym and everything else will take care of itself. Of course, with the gym, you want the location to be quite close. I remember doing a video in the past about it where a shittier gym close by is better than a better gym further away. Because all of that resistance that you're adding between you and going to the gym is just bad. It's really bad. Because every single time you add like 100 meters of resistance, of distance to the gym, you're just making it harder on yourself to go to the gym consistently. And so you want to cut that down as much as possible. And if you got a shitty gym close by, like unless you're gonna get some fucking disease or some shit, probably just choose that gym. Alright, that's all I got for you today. I'll catch you in the next one. Out.